In this week's Jenkins Law Library video tip of the week, I want to talk to you about a blog. A blog? Well, not just any blog, but the Wolfram Alpha blog. If you've never used Wolfram Alpha, it is an excellent, I wouldn't call it a search engine. They don't call themselves a search engine. They call themselves a computational knowledge engine. And here's a sample query that I submitted to Wolfram Alpha, U.S. Internet users / Internet users of all countries. And they interpret my query, and they do a good job of it, and actually crank the answer for me instead of giving me 10 blue links. So the US accounts for about 11% of internet users worldwide, and they give you where they get their data from, and you can even look at the sources as well. Okay, an excellent search tool. And they have a blog. And if you have an RSS reader, or you want to follow them on Twitter or whatever, you can do so. Now, why am I touting their blog? Well, here's a couple of the most recent blog posts. This one is data on the U.S. court system, and they actually have a nice presentation for court data here. And this blog post explains it. And I actually did crank the query for Pennsylvania Eastern District Court, and it's quite useful to see, the municipalities served, the caseload profile, and you can always expand it and get more data. Okay, any one of these categories, if there's a more button, you can see the data in more detail. Now again, where are they getting this from? Well, there's the source information, and they give it to you at the bottom there. All right, another blog post recently. This is finding nearby stuff. We hear a lot about Apple's Siri and Google's Maps. Well, you know what? If you want to, and you're at the desktop, you can actually use Wolfram Alpha to find the most recent, or I'm not sorry, the most recent, the nearest gas station or whatever. I did it for two different ways. I said, show me the nearest Walgreens. Now, because of my IP address, they think I'm in North Philly, so these Walgreens are nowhere near me. However, if I say Walgreens nearest to Independence Hall, which is close to where I'm at, they give me some choices. This one's actually a little closer to me, but that one's close as well. So Wolfram Alpha is an answer engine more than a search engine. More than 10 blue links, an excellent source of internet data for you. And I would recommend that you monitor their blog either through Twitter or through your RSS reader, or just checking in every once in a while and seeing what they're doing.